9. Okay, well that's significant amounts of damage, and the pillar buckles in the middle but stays standing. But I haven't worked out a good way to assign hit points to a pillar, but that seems like a plausible thing. And bits of the earth that were lying on the floor go flying in mostly Optimus' direction. And the twitching mutants.
On the plus side, clambering up to the top there now shouldn't be that big of a problem.
No, I suppose that
you better don't
help.
try, Okma. Not there.
I've got athletics. I can do it.
So,
aren't you a little bit on the heavy side?
Sadly, in game terms, it doesn't seem to say that much.
There's no
there seems to be
Gamma
no game
World
effect.
certainly.
Yeah,
Gamma World certainly wouldn't go into the detail of that. I'm sure I could find something deep in the player's handbook to apply to that. But.
To say that this is disturbing from a geological kind of point of view is, to say the least. I'm sorry, this is a little bit disturbing, I think.
I'm not a featherweight. I mean, I'm just not,
It's not dramatically significant for the story.
Well, anyway, we're not in that situation. We still have a fellow.
Anyway, so the twitching
fellow
is still alive, and therefore we will loop back round to the beginning of the initiative order, which would make it Mark the Lemming's turn. He is exploring corridors upstairs. I don't know if you necessarily need to specify anything more than that.
Is this a perception situation for him to suss out the glowing situation?
I think if you'd like to roll a perception check for him, I gave him a perception stat of.
You do the math. I rolled an 8.
An 8. Okay.
You might see something. It's not that.
He's at least rolling better than me. Maybe I should switch dice.
It's unfortunately not those beautiful 25 and 30 perception results that are so handy.
Okay, he is blinded by the bright, brilliant light coming from that corridor, and therefore couldn't tell you more details about what is down there. He could, if he were speaking to you and wanted to chat back, he could tell you that there's fragments of broken glass or something on the floor and remnants of some sort of glass construction of things in the corridor. So the walls of the corridor itself are metal of some description, so this is something that's been added in.
Interesting.
But he can't tell you more details about what's further across the what is exactly a bridge between this building.
Ross, you didn't do a little research trip to Nordshopping, did you?
I printed off lots of pictures of places. None of the interiors are vaguely accurate, I'm sure.
Yeah, well.
Pictures of the outside are, Anyway, so that's what Mark can do, which would make it Geiger's turn. What horrendous violence are you planning to carry out?
I will ask him with my minor action if he wants to surrender.
If you'd like a reply, he will definitely say, embrace the glow, come and join us. If you'd like to do that, that could be surrendering.
And I use my bold attack on him by saying, Leica, when he lowers his defenses, and I shoot.
Mm-hmm.
I shoot with my ranged attack. So
you're firing your gun at him. Is that correct?
Sorry?
Pistol. That's some sort of pistol, isn't it? So
yes, exactly. Guns
have come into play.
Yes, when radioactivity doesn't do its job. That's okay. So it is a total of 19 versus AC.
19 versus AC. That is enough to hit.
All right. So it's 2d6, 6, and 12 plus 22 damage, and Leica does a basic attack. ranged. I'm not so.
Frisbee.
Okay. The
If that's necessary.
So I guess I do hit him hard enough to make him stagger, and that's when you have your opening.
okay. Describe the sound that your high-tech pistol makes as you blast him with it. He starts bleeding. Irradiated blood. I'm just wondering if this is a loud bang, or pew pew, or anyway, he's bleeding out.
No, it's a very loud bang, like a Desert Eagle's bang, but in a very compact one.
Cool. Okay, let's have this extra attack later.
Wow. That was a critical.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I knew it when you said that.
Okay, I can tell you that the critical is enough to hit his AC, so he is definitely hit. And I imagine you need to roll some
What's
dice.
your critical power? Oh, that's weird. You do something
There's
weird.
an extra D10, and I can use double trouble as a free action, which I doubt I need.
Right.
And then I don't roll my basic damage because that's simply the maximum. So that's an 8 plus 6 is 14 plus 1. That was a really great roll on a D10. So 15 for damage.
I like the idea that maybe the bonus D10 is to do with there being a momentarily a second projectile from your doppelganger space. As multiple metallic
that's
frisbees.
Cool. I just had an image of Leica in like a throwing, a throwing pose, and the frisbee whizzes, but just behind her is kind of this photographic repeat, so that 2 frisbees hit. So.
Anyway,
that's a really nice picture.
Enough frisbees hit to I'm afraid leave this poor irradiated mutant dead. So
there we go. Okay.
He gurgles and slumps to the ground and is no longer extolling the virtues of the glow, whatever that might be. So that is the end of the combat. So there's no one else here to try and kill you. People who rolled a critical would be that's ones, isn't it? So various things happen because it's the end of the combat round. You will need to roll to try and keep Omega Tech that you use.
Okay. Rolling for the gravity hammer. I get a 13. I keep it, which is heinous because that thing is really bad news. It's like and I managed to get an 11 to keep my huge arms, which is
Okay.
Technical question.
Mm-hmm.
I really intend to give Okma the cape back, but do I or do he roll? Does he roll for?
Probably I do.
Did it actually get used or just handed over? Because
yes, he advised me to put it on, and I did. So I take that as used because it says it's an encounter power.
Okay, yeah, cool. In that case, I suppose Octopus would rather keep it if he's having it.
Oh, unfortunately, it has run out.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Camera.
Okay, so my Omega Tech would be the unreliable jetpack.
Uh-huh.
Ouch! No, it doesn't work anymore.
I think that was kind of fated.
Yeah.
Maybe somebody kind of will fix it for you at another time.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
And the laser wave now. This one I do not want to lose because I kind of love it. No, this one is okay. Right.
Okay, what else happens at the end of a combat round?
Alpha mutations?
Yes, alpha mutations. You get a new one. You can roll to see if you keep one from. You just get a new one. Yes, you get one from your own deck.
I roll a beautiful platonic solid, just because. Yeah, that topic again. And I get accelerated reflexes.
Sounds exciting.
Yeah, it's not bad.
What else happens? Has everyone finished alpha mutating or not?
Yeah, Leica, did Leica roll for alpha mutation or keep it?
Yeah, but then I have to choose. That's
Oh, right.
difficult.
Right.
But I think I have something really nice.
You guys did roll both to keep it and then fail, and now you're drawing, right?
No, you get a new one each go.
Oh,
You just have to
okay.
draw a
So
new one
actually,
from
I
your deck.
didn't keep my
After
huge
combat,
arms.
you should roll 2.
Right. So
But
I'm
you-
going to.
But you get to choose one from your deck. You don't have to roll to.
Yes,
to
I
get
understand.
one from mine.
So I'm going to find my deck first. All right. There we go.
Leica, you need me to.
I wrote. I prepared
Ooh.
my own little deck, and I chose quills.
Ooh.
Nice.
So
nice.
now you can think of Leica as a little hedgehog. She
Ooh,
got
okay.
really. How to put it? She
this a
was a little
benefit?
bit rattled by these radioactive cultists, so now she's kind of looking like a little hedgehog.
Well, I am
Oh,
pleased to
and
say that I
lovely
have at
salty.
last regained my huge arms are no longer huge, but that's all right because now I have an extra one.
Oh, exciting.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
thrilled. I've got my third arm back, and I could not be happier.
Right.
I think we should join Mark and explore this
Oh, I
place
have
a little
every
bit.
I have-
intention. Wait,
I have
he has
just
more to
one
do.
moment. Yes, there's two things. Are you intending to rummage through the possessions of these irradiated unfortunates?
I suggest
No.
we have other priorities.
Well,
And
I would like
did
to check out because
Maybe Geiger.
Geiger, mice, priorities. We can go back and rummage later.
Okay.
Loot.
No, loot schmoot, mice.
Loot.
Whose quest is this anyway?
Yes, but it can wait.
No,
Loot.
no, I will pick you up myself and throw you up to that balcony.
No, with
Oh,
3
that's
arms.
beautiful. Yes.
That's too many double entendres.
But could you give me a hand up too?
I will.
Okay.
You don't have to throw me.
No, but
Before that
we have
happens-
rubble, right, to go up.
We will
Yes.
we'll
I
address
can
that in
do
just a moment. But I have a question, which is: Did any character take damage in that combat
I did.
with these sickly and irradiated creatures?
I did.
In that case, you need to make.
Uh-oh.
What did I say it was going to be? I said you need to make a fortitude. Well, you need to make a saving throw. See if you have contracted irradiation sickness from horrible irradiated mutants.
Would be really funny.
Okay, just
if we
plain
did.
old saving throws, so 11 or better, right?
It's 10 or better, but I don't. So I was going to give a bonus to Geiger if Geiger had said so. Although Geiger has resist radiation.
But everybody else
but-
is 10 or better.
Yeah.
Oh, cocked die. 6. I have failed.
So, excellent. You are irradiated. You have radiation sickness, which is a disease. It's not really a disease, but it's acting like a disease in terms of the rules. You feel weakened and sickly, and if you take a second wind at any point going forward, you will be weakened as an effect, which means you do half damage for the remainder of that, which might not be very useful.
That's actually fairly significant. Do our hit points clear? They're damaged that particular.
Yes, everyone's hit points go back up. I was going to be mean and do something, say if people were had races, they didn't. Unless it gets worse, you're fine for that.